Hello! It's been a long time, hasn't it? What, year? 2 years? It's been a long time. Look at this. Marco's Pizza. I got a coupon in my email for a code, a specialty pizza. And I did it's like a Supreme for them. And I got in a thin crust. Hadn't had a thin crust in forever. I'm going to have me a diet root beer. Look at this. Oh. My glass is cracked. I got a cracked glass. I don't know if it'll leak, so I better not pour it. So anyway, let's start on this pizza and catch up. It's been a long time. You notice Branson's not with me. You know, the reason why we quit doing these mukbangs to begin with was he decided he didn't want to do them anymore. He changed schools, and he didn't know if the other children would understand why we eat and talk in a video. And he did very well at this new school. He's made tons of friends. He's popular. He's got tons of charisma. He's funny. And he doesn't want to rock the boat. I understand that. That's an awkward time in a young person's life. Right now, he's homeschooling. He's not here. He's at his mom's. Look at this little piece. Oh, at least I have napkins. I forgot about napkins. My son hates that if you. Our dog Taz, he's in his house and I can hear him stirring. He put himself in there, but yet he's like so uncomfortable. Like, oh my God, I want to eat while I'm in here. This pizza looks amazing. I don't know if it will zoom in on it. Look at that. Look at this. It's everything I hoped it would be. There's sausage, pepperonis, onions, mushrooms, peppers. I put some crushed red peppers on it. You got to. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And the cracker, thin crust. I think out of all the chains that I've had pizza in, Marco's has to be one of the best and consistent and friendliest. They always get it right. They're always nice. I don't get it. There's so many places. Here's one of my pet peeves. Have a good one. If you're going to do that, just tell me to have an awesome one, a great one. I don't know if I can just do a good one. How about a wonderful day? You go to a place like Chick-fil-A or Marcus, they're going to say, have a wonderful day, have a great day. They don't say, have a good one. I went to the grocery store the other day, and the girl was ringing me up in the express line. She never said a word, good morning, hello, or anything, rung up the stuff, never made eye contact with me, stuck out the receipt, didn't say anything. My son knows how I am. We're going to have some kind of interaction. I said, thank you, and have a wonderful day. She didn't say anything. I said, excuse me, I want you to have a wonderful day. And she said, have a good one. And turned around and started ringing up someone else. Maybe she was having a bad day. Have a good one. What is a good one? What if I need 3 or 4 of them? Do you have more to give? Do you have more ones? Are they singles? This is so good and I'm so hungry. I skipped breakfast. I got up at like 8:39. Wow. I slept in. Felt great. Showered and shaved and Dog's moaning back there. And I'm checking my emails. I started a TV show. I was watching, I think, season 3 of American Horror Story with the witches. I'm about done. Turned into another show, a different show. Next thing I know, I'm staring at lunch. And I thought about it last few days. Maybe I'll do a mukbang, because there's a person that follows our music channel, Stupid Einstein, and they'll respond to us, but a lot of times they'll say, won't you please make a mukbang? And someone else left a message recently, and they're like, we've been watching all your old mukbangs, and we're almost caught up. Will you make a new one? Typically, we don't get comments on our mukbangs anymore. They're older. But once in a while, you do. So, what else? Branson is huge. He's 15 years old now. Can you believe it? He's about 6'2", 6'3", taller than me. I'm 6 foot tall. He's about 250 pounds. He should be playing football, and he might. If the world ever gets normal again. So we're into music. We have a rock band. Steadily releasing music. But on Branson's own, of course, he's a drummer. He's the drummer of the band. He's learning guitar. And he loves music production right now. He goes through phases, but he doesn't necessarily drop something forever. But music production is something he's so interested in. And he does a lot of that on our songs. And he makes his own compositions. Very intricate and deep stuff. He has a lot of plugins. The dog's just, come here, puppy. Hear him, he's coming. Hey, why'd you put yourself in jail? Where you at? So, hi, puppy. I know that. Come here. Come here. Look at him. Let's see if I can get him on camera. Come here. Come here. Can you see him? Come here. This is so good. So, yeah, he's into music production. He's homeschooling from a charter school. Life is good. I've never lost my job. I'm so thankful. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for everybody else that their life's been so interrupted. You know, even though there's vaccines for the flu, still tons of people get the flu. So even if they come out with these vaccines for this COVID, doesn't mean it's going away. But I hope it does. This is like the best pizza ever. Marco is one of the only people that will make you a thin crust pizza and it still be loaded down like it was a deep dish. Most everybody else cheaps out on the cheese and toppings because they're afraid if they make the pizza too thick and heavy that the crust won't cook right. And a lot of times that's true, but they know how to get it done. I guess they got their oven tuned in a way. Thick, not thick. It's getting done. Find a happy medium. Who knows, they might have smart ovens now. I like theirs. You can see into it. You can see the food coming toward you. Then they get it, cut it, box it up. Then it goes on the shelf. It's all facing you. I love their sub. They got one, I think it's called like Italiano, something like that. It's an Italian sub. It's hot and it's delicious. A little more diet root beer. I don't know about you, but diet root beer tastes no different than regular root beer. Why not save a few calories? Since I'm eating all this pizza, I can save in calories at least with my drink. Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. That's worth a picture. Whoa. The only thing I would change on this pizza would be the mushrooms. They're okay, but they're probably like from a jar. I like the ones that are raw. And you can tell, they were just raw and they're placed on it. They tend to be actually a little crunchier with these in the jar. Of course, are real tender. I think I have to eat those to eat half the pizza. I don't know if that's happening. So, life is good. I'm happy. Branson's happy. We miss going to church. I go over to my parents' house, but we always just sit outside and we kind of keep a little ways from them. My parents are in one of those groups of people. They don't need to get it. They don't need to get that 19 on them. I think my dad's turning 88. My mom's like 85, and she's always been a sickly person, poor thing. I think if she got it, it'd be the end of her. So I hope we get through this thing. I worry about them. I don't worry about me and my son. We get it. We might not even know we had it. Our parents might take them out. Such a beautiful day today. Yeah, I should have washed my car, but I didn't. I took it somewhere. My other car, my Honda, I just recently, like 3 weeks ago, I hit this big buck about 55 miles an hour. There's this cornfield up around the corner from where I'm at, and they have never mowed it down or whatever with the whatever type of machinery that they take it out with. So that deer had cover almost to the edge of the road, and he must have decided to dart out, and there wasn't even putting on any brakes or nothing like that could even be considered. I think part of his antlers snapped off, his rack snapped off. It all happened so quick, but my Accord is so goofed up. So now I'm having to ride my other car, which I usually won't even drive in the rain. It's always immaculate, my Lincoln Town car. Now I'm having to drive my Lincoln everywhere. And, of course, so now it gets dirty riding it in the rain, hitting mud puddles, being behind someone else in the rain where they're throwing up the road muck all over you. But she's looking good. Usually, even when someone else washes your car when you're done, if you pay attention to little things around the rims or stuff, you'll find where they missed. This is so thick for a thin crust. Puppy dog. I think it's throwing the dog off since we hadn't done it in so long. He doesn't know how to feel about me eating here, talking. Like I'm talking to a ghost. He's over. I remember before when we were making mukbangs regular, we always put him in his little cage so he wouldn't be running around bumping into lights, and the lights are quivering, the camera, tripod. He put himself up. Maybe that's how he remembers it. I was always in my house whenever he sat there and talked to the ghost. This is so much food. Let me have some of this root beer. Oh, this is great. And I'm kind of procrastinating. I've got to work on a song after lunch. The guitar parts are just so exact that it's easy to flub, to goof up a place. Those are always the songs I procrastinate on. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of recording, re-recording, over and over and over. And I'm a one-man recording crew in there. I'm alone. I'm got to do everything. It's not like I just sit there in a booth with a guitar and someone else is like, okay, let's do it again. The weirdest thing is, you can play an instrument. It could be any instrument. I don't care if it's an oboe. Play it perfectly until you hit a record button. Then all of a sudden, you can't hardly play a note. It puts a little pressure on you. I don't know. There's so many onions on this slice. I like onions, but it's almost like eating a blooming onion on top of your pizza. I'm going to have some really kicking breath later. No one's going to be around me today. I'm off. I'm on vacation. So I can have stinky breath. I think I will make it through this pizza. Half a pizza. And then I'm going to take a nap and not record. That can be my excuse. I need a nap. I'm going to be working on a song I wrote called Broken Angel. I'm so far ahead on recordings and what I've got scheduled to come out each month. After I record this song, it could be 2 years before it's ever going to go to Spotify. Song that came out today, on this is December 1st. I hear a train way down, couple 2-3 miles down the road. I can hear it blowing its horn. Forgot what I was going to say, but I've been busy writing and recording really far in advance, ahead of schedule. What I like now, though, is I've learned so much each time we record. So what I'm recording on is the 4th record we've done. Every record has been called Teenage Angst. And it's all about a few characters. First album's a little bit looser. You don't really learn a lot. Second, I guess they just all get more focused. The character's been around longer. You can know more about them, what's going on. So it's definitely got more definition to it as it goes. And this will be the 4th record. Same. Oh, was that rude? Oh, it felt so good. The same characters I also wonder, these songs come to me so freely, especially lyrically. And I tell people, I think it's because I'm writing about these certain people, and it's easy. Instead of you just sit down and like, I'm going to write a song. And what do? You go like, I love you, you love me, we love each other, we're all happy. What do you write? But because I know these characters, and I'm like, well, here's what I want to happen with this character. It's just like saying it, out loud. You just come with the words. Yeah, I want that person to get in a car. I'll be like, so I grabbed my keys and I, cranked my car up and I went down the road. Whatever, the words just come out. Because without that, what do? I'm just like, you broke my heart again. What is most songs about? Boy loves girl, girl breaks boy's heart or something. Or let's party all night long, or, So anyway, I'm all wrote up. I wrote like 16 to 17 songs per album. There's 17 for number 4. And I wrote like 3 or 4 for number 5. And I had to stop myself, stop doing that. So I'm not even nowhere close to needing to record this record that I'm doing. But I'm like, it's there, it's done. Let's go on, put it down for prosperity. A few too many mushrooms on that bite. Woo! The good thing is, when you get a pizza, sometimes you have to pull toppings off instead of wishing you had more. Oh, look, a Pizza Hut. You get a pizza, half the toppings will be on one side, hardly none on the other. It'll be like almost no sauce. They just can't make a consistently good pizza. They just get knuckleheads. I'm not saying that about all Pizza Huts, but the one that we got here, it's just horrible. Marco's kills it every time. Our town has good pizza places. If you like me, sometimes you don't want a Marco's. You want one that's like the homemade, home-owned, family-owned Italian, where their pizza goes into an oven, more like the brick oven, where they get the large spatula and then they lay it, and it's laying flat in the oven on the surface, where they'll throw up the dough and all that. Sometimes you want that pizza. But for $10.99, this makes sense. I'm going to eat on it twice. I could eat on it 3 times. I was just a pig. That could be lunch tomorrow and lunch the next day. And it just might well be. But today for this mukbang, I ate half. And I'm done. And I thank you for watching if you made it all the way to the end. And if you heard me say that, you did. That's kind of a dumb thing to say. But on behalf of me and Branson, who's not here, but I'm sure he loves everybody that's followed us. Yeah, we've had the greatest small audience. I told him, I said, you know why our channel never got big? And I think we were as good or better than most. We're just 2 very average guys. I won't even go there with race or anything else. We're just 2 average people. If I was some like big slob just making a mess, with a gigantic pizza eating ungodly amounts, I understand people click in and go, oh, I got to see that train wreck happen. The Barkers, no, they're just, oh my gosh, they're 2 bland, ordinary guys. Man, I guess we were. But the people who liked us and subscribed to us were always good to us. That I can say. So with that being said, on behalf of, again, Branson, Taz, and me, we thank you for being there through the years. I don't know if I'll make another one of these. I might. It might become a semi-regular thing. But we thank you and have a good day. Bye.